Sunday round of get to know you Q&A. I thought, why not? Because, it can get a little deep in the topics sometimes, but it's always interesting to get to know other people's perspectives, point of views, you name it. Ooh, my goodness. But before I get started, since, I don't have a whole lot of people in here right now, but before I get started, I just wanted to give my own business a little plug. If you like the 4-leaf clover kind of stuff, shamrocks and all that good stuff, you can find a link in my description, and that will give you a chance to take a peek at some of the resin clovers. I put clovers in resin. I make jewelry out of them. I make knickknacks. I make all kinds of stuff, including clovers that I have picked on my own and put them into objects that I sell in outdoor markets and things of that nature. Also, I have been completely neglecting. Will you run and grab my tumbler for me? I have been using an ice water tumbler where it's like one of my favorites, and it's a company that I am sponsored with, and I really, really love their products. They are basically, it's should be next to the bed, I think. I'm silly, huh? I don't even have the product in front of me, and I'm sitting here plugging away. But if you go onto the website coldest.com and then use /Carrie 42982, you will find a collection of the coolest, like, water jugs, tumblers, all different sizes. They do both hot and cold, and their designs are amazing. So I got into this product because, thank you, I loved them so much. I was given one to review it on an app, and this is what my latest one looks like. I have a bunch, but they sell some really cool stuff, and everything stays cold for a super duper long time. Hey Kevin, how are you? Hi Kyan, am I saying that right? And Arturito. I hope that's right. I'm doing pretty good too. You ready for the end of the weekend? Nobody is. Hello, Fiery. What a creative name. So, I was just basically going to get at the real quick, not so quick plug of, this is my tumbler. Love it. Ice stays fresh I've had it stay up to 3 days in my tumbler, and you can put it in your car holder, which is really important to me. So anyway, we were going to fire off a whole bunch of Q&A, deep thoughts kind of thing. I don't think I can say deep thoughts, so I call it deepest thoughts. And this is like something we've been doing just for fun because we can't cycle this time of year, and it's sucking because I actually really like to cycle. But this is just something we've been doing to kill time. So I would love if you guys would type your answers in too, because it helps me get to know you. And it's just fun, right? So I'm going to start with the first question. Sometimes they get a little deep. I'm trying to find a source of questions that are not quite as deep as the ones that I've been asking, because those get into, kind of philosophical ways of thinking, and I'm just hopeful that I can do it in a more fun way and not like bore everyone to tears with really deep, dark answers. But anyway, I have sometimes two people playing with me, but so anyway, the first question is, in your opinion, what is the most overrated piece of art, musical composition, or novel in history? So, what's your opinion on the most, the most overrated piece of art, music, or novel? Sorry.
Most overrated?
Yep.
I don't know. I'd say the Mona Lisa. I know it was painted by Da Vinci, but he had so many other
You don't know,
beautiful
Isaac?
things.
I don't know. That's a tough one, isn't it? I think for me, I don't, Andy Warhol. I never really understood those.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
what's the big deal in Andy Warhol? You know those like those paintings where they do like the panels, like it's like a tic-tac-toe board, and the dude just like paints all these different faces.
Probably because you can do so much of them so easy now.
Yeah.
Photoshop.
I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, but
Yeah,
I mean, it could be literature or something like that too if you wanted. So let's see. What is the funniest or oddest thing that's ever happened at a wedding ceremony or a reception you've attended?
Oh, I got that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I was at a wedding and it was the guy's second wedding, and they decided to grandma the mic, and she addressed her by the ex's name and just do everybody shocked.
Ooh,
The
snap, son.
oh yeah, the new bride took and ran off crying. It was I couldn't help but laugh at half the
Oh,
time.
you did not laugh.
It
You
was
horrible, horrible
unbelievable.
man.
Oh, I mean, I'd try. It caught me off so much by surprise, and there was so much. Everybody said, "Don't
No.
mention her name," and by God, Grandma just ruined the wedding.
Called the woman by the ex-wife's name.
Yeah, and
At
everybody's
her
told.
own
Yeah, and
wedding.
everybody's
Oh,
pre-warned and
snap.
pre-told not to make any word of that. And then, by God, I think she's like the first person, one of the first earlier people to they gave the mic to give congratulations to.
What about you guys? Like, what's the funniest thing that's ever happened at a wedding or the oddest thing? And honestly, I haven't gone to a lot of weddings and I don't know why. I just haven't gone to a lot of weddings. So the oddest thing would be when I
Probably
got,
went to the wrong place.
oh, well, yeah, I had my best friend was getting married. And for some reason, I thought she was getting married in one place and she turned out to be getting married somewhere like in a whole different state, and we drove there and we ended up in the wrong state, and I was like, oh my lord. So I mean, it was like, the if you're familiar with New York at all, it was like we lived in Rochester, New York. We drove all the way to Jamestown, New York, and she was getting married in Erie, Pennsylvania, so not that much farther, but still. Anyhow, okay. um We got the piece of art. We've got the wedding question. All right, who's left in here? It goes up and down. It went from like 30 people, then now we're at 2. These questions are boring, I know. We should ask those really juicy questions, but do I really want to like tell everybody all my business?
Yeah, why not? Everyone likes drama.
I mean, I'm a pretty open book, but sometimes there's questions that maybe aren't so for everyone. So, like, kinky sex questions or things like that. I'm down for certain ones, but there's other ones that could probably make me blush a little bit. Okay. In your opinion, what's the most romantic style of music? Romantic style of music, not your favorite, just the most romantic.
about Neil Diamond?
Neil Diamond.
Yeah, about any Neil songs is romantic.
Style of music, though.
Style.
Oh, here's, you know what? They're doing, like, believe it or not, they're adding stickers to my chat that I can add. So, like, I can ask people, like, what's the weirdest food combination that you love? Like, so what's your favorite food combination?
Let's see, morphing into something different all the time.
Well, I think that they've already thought this through and they know, but this would be something that people can click on. I think I'm okay with the thought of like people being able to click on questions and answers and things like that. So, but believe it or not, I think YouTube has already thought this whole idea up and they've come up with questions that you can automatically load to your feed.
Oh, did they send that to you? Huh?
This one's kind of a long one. Wait, what was I forgot what the last one was. Did I answer it?
Yeah.
Oh, the most romantic style of music.
Yeah.
Oh man. Probably like R&B, like slow, like what do they call it? What do they call really slow R&B music that you listen to get down? I can't remember. It's like slow jams, but it's like The Quiet Storm or, you know, stuff like that, like Sade and, you know, just really low key R&B kind of, you know, that sort of music. Would you rather receive a check for $1 million for doing absolutely nothing or as a compensation for 2 full years of very demanding work in which the use of your skills would greatly benefit humankind? Like, what in the world kind of question is that?
Oh, I'll take the $1 million.
I don't understand this. Like, would you rather receive a check for $1 million for doing absolutely nothing or for doing something meaningful, I guess, you know? Or for 2 years of,
money.
you got to do, 2 full years. I think that's the one.
As long as the check clears, I should say.
No, it's actually not. I promise you this is not AI. I am a real person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is okay. You're just kidding because I was going to say, I don't think AI would come up with something as weird looking as me. It would be like something, I don't know. I'll open my mouth so you can see that it's not like, you ever heard someone say that like AI people's mouths open too far? Like, there's a good question. In your opinion, what is the one way that you can tell that a website or a web, something is AI generated?
When something that appears or disappears.
What's the tell that you always go to?
When something reappears or appears too quickly. And a lot of times I notice people have even digits on their fingers.
I was going to say that like the way I tell is when you look at their hands and you can see like extra fingers. For some reason AI can't seem to get human hands right.
Yeah,
that is kind of funny.
The fingers are odd.
Sorry, I wish I could hold this more still. I'm just trying to hold it and do this at the same time. If you could instantly be here we go again with the light.
Card reader?
If you could instantly be a virtuoso on any musical instrument, which one would you choose? That's a good question.
Oh, God. I was going to say the drums, but man, people can do some amazing things with the guitar or the bass.
JT says they don't really know how something is AI unless something isn't real, like we were talking about with the hands or like extra fingers or something like that. We were talking about too, like when people sort of appear out of nowhere, like they kind of appear into like out of thin air and then they disappear into thin air. They're just like like poof, they're just gone. It's like, oh, okay. Like, where did that just come from? I don't know. All right. So, what instrument would you play if you could be a virtuoso on any instrument?
I don't know. I'd say bass because boy, I
The
tell you, I love
bass.
the bass driven bands and
Bass, like, like an orchestra bass or a
no no
bass
no
guitar?
no bass driven bands like like Cake or like
Oh, well, that's fine. I mean, like, I've always heard that the
I just
bass player is the last one to get laid.
maybe so because he's fallen in love with his instrument so much.
Maybe. I wouldn't mind being able to play like the slide trombone or something like that. Or no, the saxophone. I would love to play the saxophone. That would be pretty badass.
Yeah.
I have not been a brass instrument player. I play the viola terribly, but let's see. So, table for two, please. What would be the perfect setting or ambiance for a romantic dinner out for you and your date? So,
Oh.
what would be the perfect setting or ambiance?
No, cruising on a cruise in the middle of the ocean, but kind of like a close cruise. You can just kind of see the landscape as you're going.
Oh
That'd
man.
be awesome.
I have to say, I think I've already done it. However, we didn't get to walk out on the beach, but being right on the beach and eating where you could hear the oceans, like, and seeing the lightning out there on the beach when we were eating.
Costa Rica?
Oh, that was so amazing in Costa Rica. Can we just go back there and stay?
Yes.
I just want to move to Costa Rica. It is so beautiful there. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful there.
And you hear the howler monkeys while you're eating.
I don't know about the howler monkeys. You're so wrapped up in those howler monkeys. I don't know why you're obsessed with howler monkeys, but
No, there's just the one male, and he's putting everyone's challenge out.
I don't think I heard the howler monkeys. So JT says they don't have anybody, but just a date that you have a really good time.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you're right about that. I think it's all about who you're with. Like, if you're hanging with somebody you totally gel with, you're totally vibing, I think that's the best ambiance of all. Like, just laughing with someone, right? I love just being able to sit and laugh with somebody instead of, like, trying to figure out what to talk about or whatever. That's kind of rough when you can't think of anything to talk about or you're not getting along or you don't I don't know, you don't have a what's the word I'm looking for? You don't have a connection or anything in common. For me, yeah, I said the ocean, right next to the ocean. What is one thing you do rather infrequently that you really enjoy doing, but that you might not enjoy nearly as much if you did it all the time or more often?
I think traveling. I love to travel. Going out.
Okay, but do you see what the question was?
Yeah.
So, like, because you don't do it often, you love it. But
Yeah.
if you did it all the time,
Well,
it wouldn't be like that fun.
All your memories just kind of blend together and had to be something real special to remember it. If you did it all the time, I mean. Yeah.
Yes, it is a cat stand. I'm busted. I have two kitties, and they like to, yeah, they like to. I have to put their food up there because I have a dog, and the dog wants to eat all the cat's food all the time. So kind of have to do that. But I can turn if like you hate cats or something. I don't know. We can turn it. No problem. I can turn that around a little bit. You can take like daughters up here Those are my daughters that are in heaven. I absolutely miss them so much. Those are my babies. There's 2 of my babies anyway. So, and they went to heaven and I miss them terribly. Here, I'm going to try and I have a phone stand, so I think I'm going to be getting that out and using it soon. Okay. Oh, well, here's a Q&A sticker. Let's try this one. If you could live in a cartoon. Okay, what's the question, though?
Sitting right here, baby.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sit around there.
Sorry, I'll get sturdy in a second. But you're right. Cat stand probably isn't the best background, is it? The trouble is it's not going to want to stay put. Oh, no. Okay, stop. Then I can read better. Sorry about this. I don't mean to make anyone dizzy. It doesn't bother them. It's just kind of, honestly, if someone's asking, that's probably a good sign that it's not the best background. I think you can actually use backgrounds that are like AI, but then I'd look like AI.
I got a backdrop.
Do you? Okay. You know what I have is I'm not in the room that I normally stream in, but I have a one of those, like, it's a 5-panel screen and it's amazing. I love that thing. And then he's got one that's like a 3-panel wall type of thing. Yeah, we could do that. Maybe next time. I'll get out the little tripod for my phone and we'll do that instead of me holding it and making everyone dizzy with it moving. So, they are giving me questions to answer and be able to click on the answers.
Oh, really?
So this one is saying if you could live in a cartoon, but it doesn't really give you, okay, like, answer. I'm not sure what on earth they're trying to get at. Like, if you could live in a cartoon, what? Like, what's the
cartoon?
Oh, okay. It's gonna appear as a chat message. Okay. So yeah, they're giving questions that you can ask, and then virtually it just it lets people type. Yeah, what would it be? Like, which cartoon would it be? It does tell me, JT, tell me if it gives you any more than just that. It said it's going to come up as a message for me, which that's interesting considering YouTube never does messages, right? I would love to be in the Jetsons because I want to know what it's like to fly in those little bubble cars. Like, the Jetsons just seem like a good one.
The Jetsons, huh?
The Jetsons, yeah. I want to be able to fly in my car, even though I do fly in my car. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think it's great that they're giving us that, but I don't like the fact that it's like kind of, I don't know. It's like right smack dab in the middle of the screen, so I'm not sure if I like that. We'll see how that goes. I'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like that. But I'm going to go ahead and just leave that, I guess. And then I should be on my Surface Pro. I promise this will get better. I'm trying to just try out new things. And we do cycling live. And that's really fun. Like, because we can do 2 different people if we can get it set up to do the right thing. But this is just another fun way of spending time and getting to know people and that sort of thing. So, what is one thing you do rather infrequently that you enjoy doing. Oh, we already did this one, so let me put it back. Okay, the Beyblade.
What's that?
I'd just like this Beyblade thing because it ain't violent, and if I had to live in a cartoon world, well, I actually think it's anime. I don't know if that would count or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so true story, bro. My munchkin up there, she was 21 when she died. Both my daughters died when they were 21. Okay, it's the sad reality of my life, but my second daughter, Maddie, she was absolutely obsessed with anime. I inherited all of her anime everything when she passed away. And she absolutely would say, "Mom, anime absolutely counts every day, all day." Yes. So yes, anime counts. She was like into cosplay and everything. I think she was oh gosh, it's like Iomi, or I think that's what it looks like. That was her name, but it seems like everything I look up for Iomi is like that was a male. But my daughter was absolutely gorgeous, and she pulled it off all day. And she was like totally pale, like really, really pale with blonde hair. And she colored it red, though. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get this stupid thing out of the way. I don't even know how. Um, boop.
Keeps throwing questions in your
No, there's only like one question, but it's like stuck right in the middle of the screen. So I'm not sure how you get that to go away, but whatever. Okay, what is one tangible item you've really wanted for a long time, but you still don't possess?
Oh, well, shoot, it can't be over the top glasses.
Over the top glasses. I got him over the top glasses, which are these like they go over your head and they don't go behind your ears. They're kind of cool.
One tangible item. Gosh, I'd have to. Geez, I get it. Well, probably. I don't know. Could it be a thing. I would always wanted to have a monkey.
A monkey?
Yeah.
I've heard that monkeys are a real hassle because they live a long time and they have like the mentality and the whole like they've got a little baby thing going on. Like they're into everything. They're crazy town and
Yeah.
they're into everything. And you're stuck with them for like 20 something years or
Yeah.
whatever it is that they live. Maybe longer than that.
Probably so.
So what's one thing that I don't have that I still don't have? Oh, I know.
What?
A Supra.
Yeah.
A Toyota Supra. Heck yeah, baby. I'd be like zipping around in that thing. Oh my gosh. I have always wanted a Supra since I was younger. Those things are so sweet. And then they started coming out with like a new model Supra. And oh my gosh, they are so amazing looking. I would have tickets like every week. They'd be pulling me over. Like, Carrie, you're speeding again. I know, but it's this car. It's not me. It's this car. It's so sweet. Okay. Anyhow, that's going to bug me. I want that off of my screen. Get off my screen. Man, I look tired today, don't I? Maybe it's best that this is sitting right in the middle of my screen. Okay, it's open mic night at the local comedy club. Your jokes must revolve around the topic on the card that you've been given. And your topic is cats, dogs, and other pets. What would be your opening joke? That's a weird question. What would be your opening joke if it started with cats, dogs, or other pets?
Have you ever had a dog that loved to eat critter fritters? Getting in the cat box?
Oh, critter fritters.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. Yes, and that's the nastiest thing ever. I don't even know if that's a joke. That's so gross.
Imagine if you had that, you'd have to put the litter box on the cat tower, like the food.
Gross. So gross. We called them cat cookies. Oh, I don't know what the answer to that would be. That's a weird question.
How can you keep the dog out of the kitty litter?
Isn't that a weird question?
It is.
Oh my goodness. I really need for that Q&A thing to go away now.
Dog cat thing, me.
Sorry about that.
You had your share of dogs and cats.
I have, but I don't have a lot of jokes for dogs and cats or animals. I mean, I would probably do some kind of, hamster joke. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't think I have an answer for that. I don't know any jokes with dogs or cats.
You got that hamster that got away with it.
I know. I had a hamster that escaped. And no, look, a hamster, we could not keep that stupid thing. We went to clean its cage one day and it got loose. And we were like, oh my gosh, the stupid thing. And we couldn't catch it, right? And about a year later, I was doing daycare and all the kids were in the kitchen doing something and they all screamed at the top of their lungs. And I went out there to see what the problem was, and they said a mouse just ran under the stove. So I went to get it out from under the stove, and it turned out to be the hamster. So here I've got this hamster. It escapes, and then it comes back, and it was running around the house. A year later, it had been living in the walls all that time. Yeah, the dog ate my homework.
And what happened to the hamster?
The hamster, I put it back in its cage and it died the same night. I mean, this hamster it stayed alive a year in the walls of my house, but it died the night that I caught it and put it back in its cage. It's like, no, I refuse. I refuse to live in this cage. No.
Really good joke starter.
What do you tend to complain about more often than anything else?
What I complain about more often than anything else?
What do you complain about more than anything else, JT? I know what I do.
What's that? Go ahead.
I complain about chronic pain because of my back, and I've had a lot of surgeries and things like that, so I complain about pain all the time. Not all the time, but enough to be annoying. I annoy myself with that.
I complain all the time about getting automated phone calls. You can't ever talk to nobody in person.
Yeah.
They
Oh, you mean when you call like customer service and it turns out to be...
I want to talk to somebody real and they got to jump through all these hoops, and you get there and then it's like they are so frustrated that you actually spent the time to get to somebody live. They don't even want to help you.
Doing work on snow days. So describe a snow day for you, JT. I mean, are you like older or are you younger? You got to remember, I don't know anything about you. So like, is this for work or for school, or what do you end up doing work for? let's see. I will read the next question and I will watch for your answer. I'm just curious. So, you graduated from high school? Oh, you will graduate from high school in a few years?
Alright, so in school
Okay.
learning. So.
Sophomore. Nice. That absolutely counts. I took the 11th and 12th grade all at once, and I ended up starting school early. And I graduated when I was 16 and went to college. Let's see. So, 10th grade, okay. You know what? Snow days are like my favorite thing in the whole world.
We didn't have e-learning though. They got e-learning now.
Okay. Oh, I didn't get your typing right. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that I get it right. I'll let you. That's okay. That is the story of my life, messing the typing up. So don't worry about it. If you wanna type it and I'll read it in just a second. I'll read the other question and then I'll get right back to it. How's that? All right. What specific event in the next 12 years are you looking forward to the most?
The next 12 years.
Yes.
No.
Months. I'm sorry, months.
Oh.
Months. 12 years would be a whole different thing, but.
Oh, next well, going to Europe on our trip.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that
That'll
too.
be fun.
I am looking forward to that, and I'm also looking forward to watching my son get married.
Yes,
that's gonna be.
That trumps out, I think.
That's gonna be a really great day, I think.
Yeah.
I gotta come up with a really good song for my son and I to dance to at his wedding, because like we're supposed to be discussing it, and I have to think about it. So I'll figure something out. I'm really looking forward to that, though. What do you think is the most creative idea you've ever had? And did you follow through on it?
The most creative idea I ever had, and no, I didn't follow through on it, is a heated steering wheel. I thought, man, that'd be so great to have a heated steering wheel so you didn't have to have gloves on. You can adjust your stereo and your TV and one. That was a dream I had. I don't know if they have those yet or not, but I'm thinking.
I think they do.
Heated seats, got heated everything. Why not
some cars do have a heated steering wheel.
My plans were dashed, but that was what I had as a kid. I thought, man, so hard to, especially when I was younger, just starting to drive, your hands are so cold and hard to drive, gloves, and all of a sudden buttons are starting to come smaller. But now that everything's talk command or anything like that, and I got buttons everywhere, so it's probably not practical.
Well, for me, it was coming up with the resin in the 4-leaf clovers that I find. And I did follow through on that, and I absolutely love my business, and it's a lot of fun, and I like talking to people and getting to know all the people that do and don't find 4-leaf clovers. There are heated steering wheels. Okay, JT's mom has a heated steering wheel.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go. I knew certain vehicle models
had them.
This is back in
the 70s I had that idea.
Yeah, certain vehicle models have them. Let's see. If the publisher of a new if the publisher of a new dictionary asked you to supply the definition for the word love, what would it be?
Definition of love.
Yeah.
That'd be unconditional feeling and gratitude.
Love is.
Love is divine. It's every ounce of your body for something or someone, or even a cause, but something you truly believe in, and I don't know. hard to describe.
For me, I think the definition of love is finding a person, because this, we could talk about like a mother and her children, we could be talking about a husband and wife, we could be talking about, a lot of different things, but the definition of love to me is having someone that you can lean on, that you trust implicitly, and you can count on them, and they make your life seem more, smooth or fulfilling. Because let's face it, love is not always like the craziness that is infatuation. That's a whole different thing, being infatuated and being in love. I am ready. If there is nobody on this, I'm going to try to get this thing off of I can't move it. I can't anything.
You know the next button?
I don't know. I mean, like, there's just no getting rid of it, it feels like. Let's see. Just trying to get rid of this question because it's annoying. I shouldn't have done that. I know better now than to do that. Let's see. There's no moving it. Oh, no, it's moving. I don't understand why it's still like sticking around and it doesn't want to come off of there. Like you can't really answer it and get it gone. But yeah. JT says, I'd think that it would be someone who makes you feel good, you get along and are comfortable together. And that is absolutely for sure. That is a very big part of it. Do you think that trust is a huge part of that too? Because to me, trust is a huge thing. Oh my goodness, look at this card. This is just almost reading into the future.
What's that? It's the next question.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that. If for some reason I disappear or whatever, in the description of this chat, I put the Facebook and Instagram for my 4-leaf clover business. So you're always welcome to just send a message to that if you figure it out and I'm not here or something like that. Just to let you know. And then if you want, you can sub, and we're probably going to be doing this a little bit because we like to do cycling, but there's snow all over the ground, so we can't really do that. If you were on a month-long tour of Europe, which particular site above all others would you absolutely, positively have to see for your trip to be complete?
The Anne Frank house.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That would be a great house to see.
Yeah, I know. It's so hard to get tickets, and you gotta wait 6 weeks in advance. They go on sale one day, so we got one day to.
Anne Frank, yeah. I really, believe it or not, I want to see the Holocaust museums and the concentration camps. I think it's going to be really moving and emotional, but
tickets are paid for, baby.
Yeah, I think it'll be emotional and it'll be tough to
I've been to
Dachau
twice. It's amazing.
That's just got to be a really moving place where you've like so many souls went to heaven, and it's just I can't
Never
imagine.
again.
I would
The
imagine
big
being the person
the
I
big
am, I
terms
will
that
be
they have.
feeling every drop of their sadness, and it's very moving.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to that when we go on our trip
It'll be our
in
last big
April.
thing we'll probably be doing. It's our last day.
What are your top three all-time favorite Christmas memories?
Top three.
Yep. Yeah,
Uh,
pick three. Ooh.
I remember my mom. We were very frugal, and we all wanted bean bags for Christmas back in the day. And my mom and the neighbor's mom waited till us kids were asleep, made these great big pillows with bean bags in them. I mean, they weren't the original bean bag, but it was. We were all shocked and surprised to see them. They were square, but but I couldn't believe my mom was that talented to do something like that and took the time and kept it a big secret. That's probably the first one.
So she made pillows with beanbag stuffing?
Yeah, stuffing.
Oh, the body pillows, like?
Yeah, like a body pillow, but it was square. It was.
That's
I mean, they kind of
interesting.
made it. Her and the neighbor, she and her kids wanted them too, and
You could buy the filling. As a matter of fact, they
yeah, that's
sell
what
the
they did.
beanbag, and then they
They
sell the
did.
bean bags separately from the filling, and you have to put the
Yeah,
filling
they
into
had like
them.
a fuzzy. They were all different colors. Mine was brown. I think my sister's was red, beige, and the other one was green. Lisa had the green one. Yeah, and that was kind of cool. The next, I'm trying to think of what was the other. Oh, probably the next favorite thing was when we always like to play some pranks on my dad, and we took and wrapped a bunch of stuff he already had, or I did, wrapped a bunch of stuff he already had and put it under the tree, and he was complimenting
Oh,
on
that
that.
is so funny.
and
Just
my
wrapping his own things and sticking them under the tree. Like, I have one of these.
and then
Wait a minute.
my mom was not another joke. She just stood up and goes, "Jack, I bought you that."
I mean, that is
So
kind
he
of
couldn't
funny.
even remember the gift. And then probably the third one was my mom was actually in on
Oh,
this prank,
let
but
me see if I can
she
do
bought
that. Thank you.
she
Yay! Right. Thank you.
you
Thank
got
you
rid of it.
so much. Yes. JT figured it out.
Oh, okay. And probably the third thing was my mom was kind of in on it. We were doing some shopping somewhere, and she seen him clearancing out some costume jewelry that looked pretty authentic. And she decided, hey, let's play a trick on Dad and have me look like I bought my own ring for Christmas. And so she got this most authentic looking one. Bought it real cheap, but act like it was real big. And Dad had to go get the beer out because he thought Mom bought her something was going to screw up his finances. And so we played it. All of us played it out and just watching it all. Everybody congratulating him buying it.
You guys are terrible. You're terrible.
So those are my three biggest things.
I think one Christmas, I just remember my aunt bought me this great big teddy bear. And my mom wasn't someone who bought impractical things like stuffed animals for me. So when I saw this gigantic teddy bear, which really in all reality, it was just big to me at the time, but now it would be kind of like, okay, whatever, that was dumb. But this thing was like, it's probably like this big, And I was just like, oh my gosh, that's the biggest teddy bear I've ever seen.
Unexpected.
And then she had to go and tell me this story about how that teddy bear was supposed to be really expensive, but that she took it up to the register and the tag was switched out for some sale tag, and they were obligated to give it to her for really cheap. I was like, you didn't need to do that, Like you
Yeah,
could have just let me think that you paid all kinds of money for it. Not that I care about money, but and then I mean there's so many Christmases to pick from. It's always like family and, my grandmother coming and stuff like that. But let's see. I don't think I'll ever forget the first year that I was with my husband, my second husband. It was the first year together, and man, the whole room was full of presents. I mean, the whole room. That was my daughter's last year before she went to heaven. So she went to heaven on January 7th, and I don't think I'll ever forget that Christmas because everyone had just an amazing Christmas that year. It was really cool. And let's see, the last one would, I think this Christmas was really the most special Christmas I've had in a long time. Like, my sons both came and stayed here at the house, and my son's fiance came and stayed, and everybody just stayed for like like, we were all together for like, no, it was 2 solid days. 3 if you want to count, like, the in betweens,
really
but
good.
that was
Get to
really
play
awesome.
games and-
Yeah, like getting out the Monopoly board on the PlayStation, that was really cool. So I really enjoyed that a lot. What are your, okay, this one is in the books. We did that one. What activity traditionally reserved only for children to enjoy do you wish adults were allowed to relish? Relish, what an old word. Cherish, how's that? Or enjoy. Well, relish is good. What activity traditionally reserved only for children to enjoy do you wish adults could enjoy too?
I like musical chairs.
You know what's weird? I was
How about
thinking that
musical
one
chairs?
too. I don't like musical chairs though, because that almost got violent sometimes.
Like
That music stops and everybody's like, "Get out of my way!" Boom! I'm sitting. I don't care what you think. I'm sitting right here. This is not your seat. That could have got ugly. So many times that could have got ugly. I don't know about musical chairs, man. How about, like, I don't know. I was gonna say sledding, but a lot of adults go sledding.
Yeah, that's fun.
And I'm kind of over the cold. Let's see. I have to think about that for a second. Man,
we got to snow to that this year.
There's so many things, but something that kids do that I wish adults could do more. Like,
Ring around the rosy, duck the goose.
oh, Red Rover, or, dodgeball. Maybe some go fish because when you're young, I liked it, but now it's basic. Yeah, I hear that, JT. Tim here was just saying yesterday that fishing is not something he understands being enjoyable. He just doesn't have the patience for sitting and fishing. I always wanted to go fishing when I was a kid, but my dad didn't think it was like a girl activity, so I didn't get taken fishing. And that is so sad. I almost cried. And we had a boat too. Oh, you meant the card game? Okay, cool. Playing Go Fish or War. I played a lot of War. How about Slapjack? Yeah. Gymnastics are kind of out when you're older. No gymnastics for me. I would be a hot mess. What's the most personally gratifying thing you've ever done for someone else? Personally gratifying. So, like, what gave you the most satisfaction to do?
Taking you to Costa Rica.
Oh, man, that was amazing.
You on the beach and take your first big vacation
and see the ocean for the first time in 30-something years. Yeah. That was really fun. The most gratifying thing I've ever done for someone else. I know this will sound strange, but when my son's best friend died, his mom I just sort of said, "You've got family coming." I understood the assignment. I knew exactly what she was going through, because when your kid dies, it's like you can't even breathe, let alone think about feeding all the family that are coming to your house and, sobbing and carrying on and all that. It's just the most weird, horrible experience. But so I just took over and I said, Eric, look, we're going to the store. We're going to get this, this, and this. I gave her the choice between 2 different meals for her whole family, including all the extended family that were coming. And we went and dropped off a full, meal with salad, rolls, and desserts, and all kinds of stuff just to help them just not have to think about making food.
Remind me tomorrow. We need to call and we can't make it to Tom's and Mom's funeral, but I'd like to send some flowers from me and you.
Yeah.
Remind
Where
me.
is it?
It's in Newcastle. I think it's Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Showing's like a.
Come here, you brat. Come here, you fluffy little brat. At this moment, which of these 3 sounds are best to you in a hot tub, a fireplace? Oh, which of these 3 sounds are best to you? A hot tub, a fireplace, or a porch swing? Porch swing. Sorry, my mouth is dry.
Fireplace. I've been around too long.
Really? So you don't enjoy it? I mean,
I enjoy it, but I mean, it's not. I mean, probably a hot tub.
Why can't they throw a thunderstorm into this? Because a thunderstorm would be so much awesome. I mean, that would be better than all of them.
On a porch swing and a thunderstorm, yeah.
A fireplace, a hot tub, or a porch swing. So if I have to choose,
a porch swing and the thunderstorm would be number 1.
Yeah, they don't put that in there, but I would say a fireplace to me. I really like the sound of a fire crackling. That's kind of a nice sound.
Yeah, we had a
It's calming.
growing up. My dad heated house a lot of fireplace. I mean, it's nice.
If you had to pick a famous work of art to visually depict your personality, which one would you choose? For example, Auguste Rodin's The Thinker. Have you seen that one? That sculpture? The guy that's sitting there like this. I know, he looks like he's pooping. Yeah. He looks like, That's what I've always thought. He looks like he's on the toilet. Oh, I know one for me. Mine is this sculpture that's so amazing. It's like a person sitting like this. Or no, I think they're sitting in a way that looks like they're crying. But the torso of them is nothing but a big gaping hole.
I was singing that same
And
thing.
that one is me since my 2 daughters are gone. I mean, like, ever since they left, I just feel like there's a big hole in the middle of me. Which one would yours be? You're not real artsy.
Well, I am. I just don't know the name.
Right. Well, you can just describe it. I mean, I'm sure I'd know which one you mean.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I know it.
That's the do 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 do.
I can say anything, but you took the one I was going to take. The hollow.
I don't even know what the name of that is, but it's just that one. It's me in a nutshell. In a clay sculpture.
I don't really have anything specific. I like art, but I've never related art to me or my thing. You know.
There's not one that kind of spoke to you. What about the Salvador Dali exhibit we went to? The timepieces and the clocks that are melting and.
Yeah, those are really good. But I kind of favored the Monet style of work.
Monet.
Yeah, with the different colors.
The Victorians, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Was Monet alive during the Victorian era? Is that why they're so Victorian?
Probably so, and it's the color light. No, it's just
Yeah.
it's the colors.
I've been enjoying going to different stuff. JT is heading off to bed, but wants us to know that questions like this is fun, and I made them happy doing it. We made them happy doing it.
Good.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that because we like them too. Thank you. I think I'm gonna continue doing this kind of streaming and just gonna keep beating the drum. And if people join us, then awesome. And if not, we're just having a good conversation, and who cares, right?
We know each other, yeah.
We're just having fun. So I hope you get some good rest and have a good day tomorrow.
Night, JT.
All right. This is a good one. In your opinion, what is one thing there is absolutely no excuse for?
Absolutely no excuse for him.
This is going to be a sleeper channel, I can tell you. We'll just put people to sleep talking about these things. It'll be like, okay, I'm not here.
There's no excuse for abusing children.
Abusing children? Yeah. That's a good one.
It's so innocent. Any kind of abuse to a child is.
I agree with that, and I would add animals.
Doesn't mean you can affect them a long way.
I would add animals.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no excuse for leaving, like, for adopting or buying an animal and then sticking them out in the backyard and never letting them in their in the house and never letting them, you know. Yeah. I think that is just, I don't know. So, let's see. The other one I would really emphasize is cheating. I just don't think there's any excuse for cheating.
It's not fair.
Yeah, like if you're gonna cheat, then at least give them
Happy,
the closure before you start doing that kind of shit. Because then otherwise you're just like making someone feel like they're not enough or they're
you're not working on repairing that relationship if you're cheating. So you might as well move on.
It's true, there's nobody exactly like you, but more than anything else, what would you say makes you truly unique?
I have to say my loyalty. You got me on your side. I'm with you through thick and thin.
Yeah. I think we went through that question yesterday, or we went through that answer yesterday. And that's absolutely. So what we decided is if we have questions that hit twice, if we get a question that gets asked more than once, then if we've already given an answer for that, then we're going to just give our second best answer for it.
I like to say my sense of adventure.
Your sense of adventure.
Trying new things. I don't ever want to not try something, regardless of what it is. Because I hate taking someone else's opinion and trying to apply it to what I want to do.
You know what I think is kind of uniquely me? I know a lot of people have this, but so it's not unique. But I think it's amazing that I've managed to keep faith through everything that's happened in my life, you know?
Exactly.
I think it's a good thing, but I mean, it's not something that everybody could do, I think. Not like really lose touch with their faith.
Faith is very important.
I've kept it, which is kind of a good thing.
Grounded.
If you were running for state senator, what is the biggest campaign promise that you would make to your supporters?
The biggest thing I would know, probably. I'd be strict to the laws on abuse, child abuse, you know, any way around. I mean, there's.
So you would be very strict about the legal system for child abusers.
That's yeah, I mean, there's so many offenses going on, and I don't think the laws are strict enough. I mean, that just, you ruin people's lives and change people's opinion of society.
What would I like to see? I mean, that would have to be what it is, but I wouldn't mind seeing certain things. So how you would do it is a whole different story, but a promise, let's see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. A campaign promise. I know this is gonna probably be a little unpopular, but I would be tougher on what people have to do to, or no, I don't know if it would be tougher on firearms that are found in people's possession that are not legal. So I would be tougher on those people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I would be very strict in the rules surrounding acquiring a firearm. I would make it more like a car. Like, you've got to prove that you're trained.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I know that would be a hassle, but there's far too many people allowing their firearms to get into the wrong hands.
Exactly.
And that is not something that's cool. Yeah. We asked that question. We have been, we've been going on for a little while here. Let's see. Above everything else, what particular thing have we not yet invented or discovered that you feel definitely should have been invented or discovered by now? Oh my gosh, of course, the cure for cancer. But they're getting there. They're getting closer.
You got that right.
So what do you think?
Gosh, I'd have to, cure for cancer is a good one. Oh gosh, like your answer, gosh, I don't know.
How about Jetsons flying cars?
Right? You would think. Gosh,
I think we get an answer for that and then we call it a night.
Yep.
You look a little tired.
Yeah, I just can't think of what we haven't had a cure for. Maybe,
Not a cure for, what haven't we invented yet that we should have invented by now?
I don't know, I have to say more space travel.
More space travel?
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like we've gotten pretty far with that.
We've gotten pretty far that it kind of came to a stop,
Yeah.
We gotten so far with it, and then, we put a man on the moon, and that was back in the 60s and 70s. I figured, we come across Star Wars and stuff like that, and even that was 20, 30 years ago, and it seems like we've kind of shifted our focus away from that. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but we don't make any more trips to the moon anymore. That really existed.
Right.
We don't, I think we were making such great advances on securing our borders from the air with the Iraq War, and now we don't even have the stuff at that time that we have. So I mean, it's just kind of, I figured it would led more into space travel and this and that. I just don't think we're focused on that as much anymore.
Well, I think that you're wrong about that because Trump just, I think he just made a bunch of promises about outer space, and I think because Elon is such a,
Yeah, but
is
saying
such
it
a
and doing it
factor
are
in
two
this.
different things.
I get that, but I don't know. I think that there's been a lot of promises even recently about exploring outer space and things like that. I think it's something that is definitely in the plans.
We haven't even got the technology to explore our own the sea. There's so many things in the sea that's they've never really explored and seen what's truly down there.
Yeah, in the ocean.
Yeah.
I hear that.
What's that?
Said I hear that. I think that's right.
They said we're done. We're gonna do one more.
I think that should be good for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Want to say goodnight? Say goodnight, Timmy.
Good night.
Good night, Timmy.
Until next time.
Thanks for watching, you guys. I know there's nobody here right now, but it's been a fun night.